Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about what my diet looks like now that I'm not doing keto. So for those of you that don't know, I've lost over 100 pounds. I've been maintaining my weight for over 15 years. I originally lost 135 pounds through diet and exercise. Then I had my daughter, which I gained 100 pounds. I lost that weight, so 100 pounds in 6 months doing low carb. At that point, I was living a low carb lifestyle for about 10 years, and then keto became super mega popular. I started doing keto, loved it, lost a little bit of weight here and there, and also just maintained my weight. I felt really, really good doing it. The thing about keto is I always felt like I was on a diet. And I don't know about you, but if I know I'm on a diet, it just messes with me. Like it messes with my vibe. It messes with my internal peace. And so even though I did it for about 5 years, I just finally said, you know what? Like no more labels. Like I don't want to say I'm keto. I will always be low carb because that's just how I feel the most comfortable. It's what makes me feel my best. So I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people that have lost 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, and then they gain it all back. Why? They gain it back because they lost it in a way that was not sustainable for them. So whether it's vegan, paleo, keto, low carb, however you lose the weight, if that's not a sustainable lifestyle for you and you go back to eating the way you were before you started the diet, then you're gonna gain all that weight back. So I say all of that because low carb is very sustainable for me. I can do it, no problem, no thinking. Keto, not so much, but it definitely works. I've lost weight on it. My mom has. I have a lot of friends and family that have lost a ton of weight on keto and have been able to maintain it. Again, that just depends on how you feel, what makes you feel good, and what is really sustainable for you. So now that I am just kind of back to living my life where I feel good, I have no labels, like I am not doing keto. So right now, just to give you kind of like an overview of like what my days look like, I still do very low carb. The only thing is that I also do more of like lower fats, high protein. So I thrive on protein. I love just eating a lot of protein. Like I'm trying to stick to clean foods. So just whole foods. I love eggs. I love avocado. I love chicken sausage, asparagus, mushrooms, onion, tomatoes, love it all. And I love my foods to have a bunch of colors and bell peppers. And a lot of times when you're doing like very, very strict keto, you really have to watch out for some of these vegetables because they have sugars. Yes, it's natural sugars, but they're also, when you really think about it, vegetables are very low in calories. They're very low in carbs, most of them. And so I feel like when I'm eating these vegetables, like I don't know, I just don't feel bad in any way. And that definitely did bother me when I was like keto because I was like, why do I have to be so careful with how much onion I'm adding into a stir fry? Like if I want to add the whole onion, I just want to eat the whole onion. That's where my mind is. I'm like whole foods, I'm eating clean, I'm trying not to have processed foods. Now I'm not gonna lie, like there are times where I want some ice cream. I usually do Halo Top. Why? Because Halo Top is very low calorie. I just get like a couple of spoons just to kind of get that craving out of the way. Right now, I am very focused. I'm going to the gym. I like really want to get in great shape. A big difference from when I was like keto until now is that now I do have a little bit of like steamed white rice. That was something that I would never have before because in my head, I was like, no freaking way. Like I'm not having any rice, any pasta, any bread, like absolutely zero. And again, that's like a stressor for me because when I restrict, there's like something in the back of my head that just wants it that much more. That's kind of where binges come from, right? When you restrict, and then you finally have ice cream or you finally have a burger or you finally have pizza. You're not just gonna have one slice. You're gonna have like half of a pizza or maybe the whole thing. And that comes from restriction. That comes from just kind of putting yourself in a little box and labeling it like I'm keto or I'm paleo or I'm whatever. And so I can't do that because then that's what it'll lead to. But right now, I would say leading into my menstrual cycle is when I know that our bodies as women need more carbs. And I take advantage of it. I'm like, why not? Like, I love sweet potato. I love white rice. So I do have those types of carbs. But remember, like, carbs are in all veggies. So it's not like, even when people say like, oh, like I don't eat any carbs. Yes, you do. They are just much lower carbs. That's all. So right now I would say I'm probably averaging between like 50 to 100 carbs a day versus when I was doing strict keto, I was doing between 10 to like 20. Overall, I think right now that I don't have that pressure of like, I'm keto, you know, I have to do this. I feel like I've been so much better with my food. Almost like a weight has been lifted off my back. And I know that sounds so dumb because it's just like a label, right? Like I haven't really changed so much, but like my mind feels just so much more at peace. Sometimes it's not healthy to put that much pressure on yourself, like diet. Like when you do that, sometimes it can really work against you, especially if you have like kind of my mentality. I just want to do good for my body, and doing good for my body sometimes means I'm going to have a little bit of ice cream. I think the fact that I just came out to say it just makes me feel like that much better about it. I'm just hoping that it can also, like, you can resonate with my story. And hopefully it's helpful for you too, because you can literally enjoy going out. You can enjoy movie night. You can enjoy like so many things. I still have dessert. I still have, like, if I'm watching a movie, I'm going to eat popcorn. If I'm craving something sweet, I'm going to have dessert. Like, I am not that person. Anyway, I'd love for you to share just kind of like what has worked for you. Do you live a low carb lifestyle? Have you tried keto? Did you lose weight? I love hearing success stories. I love sharing my story with you. Trust me, I know it's a struggle to lose weight, and it's an even bigger struggle to maintain it. At this point in time, I really want to focus on just like giving my tips, the things that have helped me, just my mentality around, you know, holidays are coming. So my mentality around holidays, how I prepare for them, like things like that. If that is something that would be helpful for you, comment down below, let me know, because I'm planning on doing a few videos around those topics. So I would want to do something that I know would be helpful to you. So just a little recap in case I was a little all over the place. The biggest difference in my diet now, I do a little bit of fruit, a little bit of sweet potato or potatoes, which are just some complex carbs that I would never have when I was, you know, strict keto. You know, I'm just like a little bit more calorie conscious because I am having more carbs. But other than that, those are the only differences from when I was strict keto. But I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope that this is something that is helpful for you. If you have friends and family that are living a low carb lifestyle, maybe trying to lose weight, share my videos with them. They might be really, really helpful. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.